Be alright.
Now, which one is which?
Gom is first, Dr. Mutagen's second. Third is Colin Zombie, and down in the second row is Fail at Magic. Got some good challenges for him, Manny. Good challenges for him here.
Oh yeah? We've got F-Zero apparently.
F-Zero, beat 2 levels, gotta get first in both of them. Moon Crystal, clear the first 2 levels, and then off SC1, beat Garland.
That's that tough one.
Yeah. The next group is Plock and some other wonderful stuff. Oh, we'll see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go tell them we're ready. I think we're ready.
Okay.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's take
I
it
guess.
from the title screen.
Oh,
Oh, the
Okay.
title screen? Okay.
oh, whoops. Alrighty.
1 second. Let's another soft reset and
Night class.
Relations.
Any card
soft
you want.
reset. Okay, so we're starting from the
Start from where you pick your car in class, because night class,
Oh,
beginner,
okay.
that's what you want. You want to get first place on Big Blue and Mute City. If you get first place on Mute City, you can just pick Big Blue from the main menu if you need to try again until you get it.
Okay.
Whatever you need to do. Beat
So
Mute City
first
and-
place on Big Blue and Ute City. Got it.
Yes.
Right. Let's start this thing. 3, 2, 1, go. They're off. We are Mystery Triathlon Day 2. Making these guys get first place in 2 races. Colin Zombie's learning what his gas button is. It's a good start.
Well, you go forward in this game? What the hell?
Yeah. I don't think F-Zero. I don't think F-Zero is going to be too bad. These first 2 levels are pretty free.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people who play this seems that they get the assortment of okay games as opposed to some other people.
You seen the later levels of Moon Crystal? That thing's a nightmare.
I don't know about Moon Crystal though. Yeah,
It's really good,
wild card.
but it gets really, really hard later. I don't think they'll get into the hard levels on this. I think it's like level 3, 4 that really get mean. They should just be glad I didn't make them play Gimmick. Hard out the gate. There's my Mute City guitar cover. There it is. If you are unfamiliar with F-Zero, well, I just don't know what to say. You get healed at the end of each lap by driving into the lights, and you get a boost in this game. In F-Zero on SNES, you get a boost for crossing the finish line. Each time it's 5 laps. There is a hard turn button, and it's just a really fine-tuned racing game. This is the easiest of them. Each F-Zero game after that is a nightmare of difficulty. It's extremely hard, especially precise driving or else you lose kind of game. It's the kind of game where you try and set like milliseconds better times each time until you're really good at it. The SNES one's not so bad. It's not quite that rough. Unless you wreck like that. You get messed up pretty fast. You get turned around. Everyone's doing pretty well though. They do have to get first.
Is that supposed to be a city and like outside the track itself? What is that?
That's Mute City, man. Mute City.
Sure is.
Fail Magic is not in first. He needs to get first. That's the rule. Gotta restart if you don't get first. He's got 1 lap to do it. He's gotta catch up. That boost might do it for him. Second place isn't good enough. The cars are different. Captain Falcon handles better. That pink car, I can't remember its name. Stingray, maybe? it goes the fastest if you do not wreck at all, ever. Oh, we got second place on 2 screens. They gotta restart. Only one person has succeeded so far.
Too bad.
Oh, second place on the other screen too. Almost had it. I saw the first place guy right there. We just couldn't catch him. You must get first. That's the rule, yeah. Just ranking is not good enough. Ranking just means level. I think rank 3 would pass technically in this game. But we're being jerks and making them get first, so they must actually learn how to race. It's on beginner, to be fair.
Well, you don't win unless you win.
Right.
I'd say that's fair.
There's like 30 racers. Getting third, not great. Because of those 30 racers, only 4 of them are actually contending, I think, and one of them's you. So to get third out of basically 4 racers isn't the greatest thing. The rest of them are just kind of on the track. They don't really do much. Dr. Mutagen is doing really well. Having no trouble at all with, like I said, that car handles poorly, but it is the top speed. It goes to like 480, I think, top speed. Kilometers an hour, which is pretty fast. I think. Pretty fast, right?
Yeah, it's decent. I can run that fast, I mean, but
yeah, I
still
mean,
pretty good.
sounds about how fast I run too, but I don't know kilometers. That sounds like 340 miles an hour or something, I would guess. Seems extremely fast.
Yeah, I think it's like 300 miles. And also, as an added bonus, that car or vehicle, whatever, it's beautiful. I mean, just look at it.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't mind having one of those myself.
You don't?
Not yet.
We got 2 people in rank 1, and Bomb is still in rank 2, trying to get in first. There's the first right there at the end. Is it gonna make it? Oh my god. He's in first.
Come on, come on.
He's got 2 boosts he's sitting on. He's saving them. Final lap. He's got 3 boosts he's just sitting on. Everyone's in first. Dr. Mutagen's getting turned around. This is bad.
Oh my. Oh dear, rank 5.
Rank
what
5.
happened?
He's not even gonna pass. He's gonna explode. He's got 1. No, he's done.
Wow.
He
How
blew it.
disheartening.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
He's got switched all up.
Well, Callan Zombie finished as first in the first race.
Golem is there. He's done it.
Nice.
Ballot Magic is competing for first. It's pretty close. He's on his last
That
lap,
gave
I
a
think.
chance for 2 of them to catch up. Very nice. The tight race once more.
Everyone is first. Okay, everyone's on Big Blue. Everyone has succeeded in Mute City. They are allowed to retry from Big Blue as much as they want. They don't have to restart from the beginning.
That would be a bit too unfair, probably.
So the rules of this triathlon are 30-minute upper limit on each game. So if they do take too long, they can just eat the 30-minute time and go to the next game if they want to. Or they can keep on losing. I mean, there's no reason to sit on the same game, honestly, after 30 minutes. Just restart that clock. That's what they have clock for. So that we can get an idea how long they've been on each game. Of course, the first one's obvious, but later on it won't be. Moon Crystal is a game where you platform around, you can grab ledges, Spelunky kind of style, and you have a really short melee attack. It's really nice, though. You can get some HP upgrades, double jump, and all kinds of other stuff. Pretty good platformer. Don't think it was ever translated in American. We do have a translation for them, though. Not that it matters, but they care about the plot. They'll get that. And then FF1.
Sure they do.
I'm gonna let them pick whatever they want in FF1, any tricks they have to beat Garland. I don't know about any speedrun tricks or whatever, but if they have one, whatever, they can win in 30 seconds for all I care.
I'll pick 4 fighters and that's it, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, Garland's not too hard. He's right at the dungeon 1, and you could, as soon as you're ready to take him on, he's right there. So I don't expect anyone will have trouble with that. Especially if they know what they're doing.
He's the first boss.
That's right. And the final boss. Play Big Blue one more time. Everybody's in rank 1 except for Cal and Zombie. There he goes.
Oh.
He's fighting for
He's
it.
nearly there.
Final lap. You're not really allowed to make too many mistakes with these AI in this game. They will pass you right up if you get turned around like Dr. Mutagen did. Wiping out is, I don't know, just like wiping out in any other racing game, honestly. Get turned around real bad, you're done. You can't afford
Well,
the...
Mutagen got it.
Nice. He's moving on. Moon Crystal, our first contender. Talon Zombie also moving on. Fails of Magic exploded! Dom is fighting for first. He's there.
Oh,
He's finished, okay. Fails of
yes,
Magic
very
is
nice.
stuck at Big Blue. Everyone else is on Moon Crystal.
Passed the first one in the last 3 seconds of the race.
Does Magic give up?
I don't think I've ever been seeing this game.
Yeah, probably not.
The animations are really smooth for the player character. Very fluid.
Yeah, it looks really nice. The problem is the game forgets that it takes that long to turn around and stuff, and it becomes extremely hard because of it. It won't be
Look
that
at
bad at the
spider
start.
walk. Man. This game looks great.
It does. I was disappointed with how hard it got because I wanted to use it for the show. It's too hard.
Damn.
It's really light NES game. Now you can get double jump and a sword upgrade and some other things. They might not realize that the boots give them double jump though. You don't need it, at least not for this. It would be nice to know, but I didn't tell them anything
Well,
about
of
the game.
course. Shoe, double jump. It's obvious.
Yeah. I think that's what shoes are for. Nearly every enemy in this game dies in one hit. Makes up for the horrible range that you have.
God,
I was-
that waterfall is blinking way too fast. It's irritating to look at.
This first level's pretty simple, so I don't expect they'll need double jump for this. But they might want it on the next area. Oh, they're gonna learn about double jump right here because they're probably gonna need it.
Yeah, Mutagen did.
I don't know what Fails of Magic is doing. he's still stuck.
Which is too demoralizing.
Well, it certainly was. To explode.
God, look at that axe guy. Look at that boss. He rules.
Yep.
Look at him just slowly. Holy shit, he's dead as hell.
Everyone's doing pretty good in this game. It is pretty hard, but stage 1, they're not too
Oh,
bad.
cutscenes.
Yeah, it's got the old FMV.
Parallax.
That's cutscene, that's right.
I love this game.
Dr. Mutagen is still in the lead, not having any trouble really. I think the max HP you can get is 5 if you find the hearts.
What What is that spinning, firing enemy? That's really annoying.
Oh. Some dramatic music. Yeah, let's relax a little bit. I think double jump really helps in level 2. Everyone else is having trouble with level 1 still. I'll get the hang of it.
That guy on the roof, he's got an Uzi. What the hell?
That's right.
What the hell is this?
What's wrong with that? He's ready.
For faith.
Ready for battle, Matty.
Well, I mean, there's this tiny guy hopping around with a dagger, and then Uzi Man out of nowhere. What is that about?
Bell's Magic is on number 5, still racing Big Blue. If you're looking for a screen, that's where it is. He's in rank 3. He's playing as Captain Falcon now. Should be an easier but slower time. Rank 4, I don't know. It's not looking too hot.
It's gonna be hard to catch up to the other players.
He's exploded again.
Yeah, especially because of that.
Well, he's stuck on F-Zero for
though.
15 more minutes. Max. I don't know how long FF1 will take him. They're having a really hard time with level 1 of Moon Crystal, honestly. Dr. Mujin's already moving on to FF1. He's finished.
Damn. Looks like he's got this in the bag. Unless Garland gives him a lot of trouble somehow.
He's really bad at Final Fantasy. So they can use any crew they want. I don't know what's good. I have no idea. I've never played this game really that much anyway.
Look, I wanted to try a solo thief challenge. I don't know where, and it just didn't work out.
For all I know, that's actually a good strategy. I don't know how leveling works in this. I would think that a pretty standard party would be pretty good. That's what I would try. Just blindly going into it, I would just pull like a fighter, a black mage, a white mage. I don't know, that seems like a lot of shopping.
Oh, it's so easy that you probably just do it before of anything, honestly. It's a classic name for the character there. The
Cuckoo. He has to name each one, that's a pain in the ass. Good, that'll slow him down. Like Twins wants to say that 2 black belts by themselves would work better. See, don't they level up faster for being alone? Isn't that a thing? I don't know if that would pay off.
Probably.
It probably could, like if you really knew how the mechanics worked. I bet that there's a better way to roll than just 4 guys, various skills. Don't you have to buy stuff for each one of these? Like the white mage doesn't come with heal, I don't think.
That sounds right.
You have to go shopping for each one, it sounds like a pain in the ass if that's true. That's why I would probably just roll the same thing. Just because of that. Okay, we finally somebody else beat level 1. Tales of Magic exploded again. He's having a lot of trouble with the surviving of Big Blue. Well, he's on it for 13 more minutes, I guess.
Not looking too good, gotta say.
Well, that being said, who's gonna handle fucking Moon Crystal here? This is going on. I didn't expect they'd have so much trouble with this part.
Looks like Gom could be stuck in the evil forest.
It is a really good game. I wish that the levels continued to be as good as what you're seeing right now, because they go Kaizo basically with it. They just fuck it up. They fuck up the game. It's really nice and it looks beautiful and it animates so well, and then they punish you for the animations. Like, you have to rapidly respond to enemies and you have this long turn animation and stuff. It just doesn't work later on. It was too bad.
Such a shame.
I was pretty disappointed because I wanted to use it on the show, and it was we'd only had a level 1 challenge. I'm like, yeah, and then I did level 2. I'm like, yeah, that's not too bad. Level 3 goes nuts, and level 4, 5, 6, they just get worse and worse. It easily exceeds Gimmick in difficulty, I'll put it that way.
Really?
The bosses have like 20 health, and you have a little dagger, and then you have to play like Prince of Persia fighting with them. It's ridiculous.
So the full party is and
Nice.
the famous heroes of the light. The warriors of light, the Crystal Boys.
Get him, Gom. Get through this waterfall. Oh, you've been shot again. It's running leap of faith.
I like how it scrolls down when he's hanging from the ledge.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's exactly
You
what
got
you want to
me.
see.
You got me, Magic Crystal, you and your wily tricks.
he's fell again.
That spider. I got him. I can jump down the pit. I've done my purpose.
Oh no, Gom.
Oh, come on.
I think we're on the final lap with rank 1 Big Blue here. Not too far ahead of the enemy, but I think he might have it this time. And you do that hard turn at the end. Oh! I don't think he knows about the shoulder turn buttons. Oh no!
Oh, damn. Oh,
Number
that
3.
sucks.
Number 4. All it takes is one turn, give up. It's,
Give up.
well, 10 minutes left on F-Zero. Meanwhile, we've been shopping for a long time. This is going to be most of the run, buying cloth armor and shit.
You optimize your purchases.
It's been at it for over 5 minutes of setting up. Seems excessive.
Well, I mean, no one's really that close to him, so take all the time he needs.
He doesn't have to get first on Mute City. He just has to finish it. Since he already did get first on it, he just has to beat it real quick to get back there to try again on Big Blue. Who will learn the spell? Yeah, here's your problem right here with messing
What magic?
around. Like, I don't even know what the hell is ruse? Is that a thing?
I don't remember what ruse is.
Fog? Is that just accuracy down? Harm? What are these spells? I don't know what any of those are.
Oh, harm. It's harm. It's very self-explanatory, I think.
Harm for you or them?
Why would you cast harm on you?
It's old, maybe they didn't realize it's bad yet. Messing
Well,
around
I'm
with
sure
spells.
like half of the spells don't even work anyway, so...
Harm does undead damage, so there, it's extremely specific in what it harms. Harm undead is the other
it's
half.
a cleric. It's a white mage. Of course it's on the undead.
Why can't they use light beams on the enemy or something? You don't know. It's an exorcist, actually. Okay, we're off. We're leaving the city at last after 7 minutes of preparation. What are the fools to get in the way of this extremely prepared team?
Oh, 5 imps. You know how this obtuse game works, by the way? like if you select all your characters to attack the same imp and it dies, like from the first strike, all 3 remaining characters will hit the empty square where the imp once slay. Like they can't auto select a new enemy on their own. They just thought, oh, wow, there was a guy here, I think.
Well, you have that. Oh no, he missed the building. He missed the ledge and he jumped. Oh no.
Damn.
Well, he's got double jump. Surely
Stupid
he
leap
can.
of faith.
Surely he can get over there. That he didn't do it. Oh no.
Damn.
So double jump is a bit finicky. You have to jump before you start falling. Wonder if that is what's causing the hiccup here.
Oh, it just doesn't work if you try when you start falling?
You must jump while going up. You must be upward moving to jump again. He's having a really hard time with that.
Yeah, I think that's the reason.
Figuring out what's exactly happening. That's what's happening. Guarantee. I think he's gonna give up and go the long way.
Yeah.
Really close to the end, but not knowing that you can do that jump, I slow him down. Full heal, that's nice. Maybe it was worth coming up here because you needed that.
Now.
Okay.
There we go.
Here's another double jump, just in case you haven't, and some invincibility. I'm still working on the forest, and we're back at Big Blue on the other screen. 6 minutes left before that default is over. F-Zero is causing a lot of trouble. I don't know why we're back at Mute City. What happened? Well,
Oh, I missed it.
yeah, you reset for some reason. Okay, looks like somebody else has made it to FF1.
Nice. Gom is on the boss of the forest. Oh, damn.
Oh, he thinks he has to first place. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. And Pilla, and you, Ron, can you tell him he can just go off his F-Zero at this point? We'll give him those 5 minutes. Since he had to replay Mute City twice anyway. We can just say he's done his 30 on F-Zero at this point.
And look at that. Wily party of imps is almost dead. They're gone. Beautiful. A well-earned victory for the party. 7 XP and 30 gold. What a pathetic bounty.
Yeah, it's an old game. It's the final attempt to save this company.
Back to the city, I guess.
2 fighters, a black mage and a white mage.
Oh, and ah.
Yeah, all these old RPGs. If you think this is unintuitive, try playing the first Dragon Warrior. Try that.
Oh, thank you.
It's one of those many RPGs where when you talk to a tile, you open up an entire sub-menu of commands.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Like rest, search, talk, all that crap on one button. Instead, in that game, it just puts them all in a big sub-menu, and it just takes forever to do anything. Even exploring the town takes 100 years. Well, Alan Zombie is shopping. We know that takes a while, but I think Dr. Mutagen is grinding. I don't think he has any faith in his Garland killing skills here.
Oh, he's avoiding the forest. Oh boy, imps.
I think I would want heals of some kind, but I probably would roll extremely high damage and see if I could win. That's what I would do, especially if I was lagging behind like the other players are behind Dr. Mutagen here. But of course, I don't even know what harm does, so don't listen to me if you're looking for FF advice. I never played FF1 point where I had to
You don't
finish
even
it.
know what fog does, or
I still
whatever ruse. The last one, I don't know what that is.
There's probably like 10 spells in the game that just don't work, honestly. knowing
Yeah.
Square and that it's their oldest freaking RPG game is probably the case.
Yeah,
Whatever,
I think there's like 4 or 5 spells that don't work, and then there's some stats that don't do anything, like intelligence. I think just doesn't work.
Well, harm sometimes hurts zombies. Alright. I'm sure it does a good job too. I'm sure it's great at it. Gom doesn't understand how falling platforms work. It's killing me. He's having a horrible time. 20 minutes now on Moon Crystal.
Well, it is an evil forest.
It is pretty wicked. That imp just got terminated.
Very true. Back to town. It is for me.
I just saw a corpse fall down a waterfall in Moon Crystal on a... I don't know if
Hold on.
who's gonna get first here, but it doesn't really matter. First and second move on in this case, so if these two can actually finish FF1 in the next 30 minutes, then they'll probably have this.
Talon Zombie had a much shorter setup time for his party.
Yeah, he saved like 3
They have
minutes.
played
He's
this
already,
before.
it's already grinding. I don't know how much grinding you need to do. Is the other thing I'm not sure about.
Like a bed.
It's a pretty important
it's not-
thing for this kind of game, is to be...
Like I think the thing is that it's not like it's a pretty short dungeon where Garland is, but like there's some shit that you still have to kill beforehand. And like if you just go completely unleveled, then you don't really have any utilities left to kill Garland himself.
Yeah, I don't think Garland's that hard, but you have to reach him and take him out. Might take a little bit of effort.
Yeah, and if you just run out of spells, well, you're gonna have a great time.
I kind of expected it to be like a 5-minute challenge, honestly. That's how long they've been setting up. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misremember how easily I trashed that guy. Like the one thing I have done for sure in this game is killed fucking Garland. I don't know if I did much else after that. I remember pirates and stuff, and oh no, those magic just jumped off the cliff to the wrong place.
Talon Zombie's attempting to run away from the enemy encounters. And he's a Garland now.
It's Garland time.
Old Garl.
Missed. Dramatic. See, he hits them for 1/4 of their life, and he takes 4 hits each time. So, how much HP does this guy have? Let's look it up. I got nothing else to do. Let me see.
Just one. Garland.
212? No. Yeah, actually, I think it is 212. 106. He's 106 HP. That is not bad at all. He's nearly dead. He's gonna get
106,
trashed.
That's not a lot.
He's getting, yeah, they hit for like 6. I'm like, wow, that's really bad. He just hit him for 30. Like that's a third of his life. This is gonna be over in no time. This guy's a chump.
Yeah, I think 4 black mages would just do the trick, since I think spells always hit, or at least more often than the melee attacks do. So just 4 black mages blasting him. You blast him for like 3 turns and he's dead.
Yeah, you might have to sit in the shop buying fire a bunch, but who cares? Get him. He should be nearly dead if he really has 106 HP. Terminated.
He's dead. What a chump.
Our first winner. It's Callan Zombie. Caught up and passed Dr. Mutagen for first place. Not that it really matters, like I said, as long as he gets second, Dr. Mutagen still is in this. I think Gom is really excited to do some Final Fantasy 1, but I don't know if we get the chance. He's stuck here in this forest of hell.
No, I mean, who wouldn't be excited to play this game? Just look at it.
I think he's the one who submitted the Garland challenge. He said that when I showed him what games he was playing. He was talking about how he sent this in, and I declined it probably for good reason. Oh no, everyone's having trouble in this forest. I can't believe it. I didn't think it was that bad. The controls are a little weird. Get used to. We do have one more group after this. They're playing 3 completely different games. So as soon as we have our next winner, I'll call it. We don't really need to see who's third. I think.
It'll be a mystery.
Did Fells beat the Evil Forest? Take 3rd place?
Yes.
See, what Gom's problem is that your hero there with the green hair is too awful at his job to swing his sword and catch the ledge in one move. You can't do them both. You have to choose as he keeps swinging at the enemy who's on the ledge. I mean, it makes sense to do it, but that's why it's happening. That's why he's stuck there. Well, in 6 minutes he'll be pulling ahead anyway, so I guess technically he is going to be 3rd. Technically speaking, I don't think Fails will beat this level in 5 minutes, but maybe he will. Be the fastest anyone did it. Oh no, is he casting harm on Garland? He's not undead. There wasn't any game like this back then. We didn't really care how complicated it was. We played it anyway. Didn't matter that it didn't even work. I put up with Dragon Warrior, and I really cannot think of a
standards.
Yeah, I really can't think of a more ridiculous game than that. And like Super Ninja Boy, those stupid game. I put up with those and I beat them, and I thought they were great. And there was no question in my mind that they were, and I was wrong. Like, I was just, there's just no, I was just wrong. But, it is pretty old, to be fair. Garland is down. We have our 2nd winner. Monsters is first. Thanks, Medibot. I am happy to. I wanted to organize a race like this for a long time, and then I put it on my Patreon goals. And it got hit, so I'm going to be doing this pretty regularly, honestly. After this one ends, I'll probably do another one not too long afterwards. Well, I'm gonna go tell them that they're finished. Dom and Fells are 3rd and 4th, respectively. So, Group 2, if you're in the audience, prepare yourselves. Start your streams. I'll send you your stuff in a minute. I'm gonna mute our audio after I go say hello to him. I'll be back, Maddie.
All right.
Expecting to get first
What's
either.
up? Calvin Zombie, you got 1st place. Dr. Mujin 2nd. You took forever on FF1, but still we're in.
This game sucks.
I never played this game before and it's terrible.
Yeah, I will fully admit that my knowledge of Final Fantasy 1 is what helped me beat Garland as fast as I did.
Sometimes when you find the platforms, you just go through the platforms.
I know.
Yes!
I'm sorry, Gom.
It's my
And Fel.
You let everybody down.
Fel had a lot of trouble
No,
with F-Zero, but in the end...
It was fun, though.
In the end, Calvin Zombie and Dr. Mujin, you're moving on.
Alright.
Everyone else.
Good fight, guys. You did a good job.
Thanks.
Good job, though.
congratulations.
It was fun doing this with you guys.
Yeah, it's good. Good seeing you again, Calvin Zombie. And
It was good seeing you again too.
Congratulations.
Thanks for playing.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
I'm gonna get
Alright, can we
Group
stop?
2 ready.
Alright,
stop.
you can stop streaming.
Can I
Alright.
stop shooting?
Sure can.
Okay. Woo! Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll see you whenever round 2 happens, Dr. Mutagen.
Yep. See you then.
What's up? Okay, so group 2. Here's what you're doing one more time. Harley's Humongous Adventures. You got to beat the stage called Rugged, which is like 5 or 6 levels in. It tells you the stage name at the start of each one, so you'll recognize it. Plock is next. You got to clear 5 levels. Every time you clear a level, you'll raise a flag on the world map, so you should be pretty clear on how many you cleared. Rockman 4 Endless, you have to kill 2 bosses, so they're going to give you random rooms. It's going to change every time. Once you've gone through, there's a counter at the top that counts the number of rooms you've cleared. Once you've done about 25, something like that, a boss will show up. Kill that boss and you'll earn a point. You need 2 points to win. You don't have to do them both on the same run. If you kill one and die, that's fine. You can just go, and as soon as you get the next one, that's fine. That'll work. You do have all the weapons, so don't forget that. You might need rush.
Yeah.
So let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1, go. They're off. Harley Humongous Adventures.
What's the key this time?
AP2.
B2, alright.
Now let's reset my own timer.
Man, what a good game, Harley's Humongous Adventure.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Wonder if anyone will find the jetpack. I don't even know what the goal is with this first level. I think it's just to get enough points.
Yeah, there isn't a goal, you just get stuff. I don't know if that qualifies as a point, but like
Collect
it just is.
bolts and nuts. I think you do need a certain score to advance, but I don't think it's very high.
I don't think you do. I think you're just supposed to get like a bunch of stuff. Like you get consumables, I think. It's been a while, so I may be talking out of my ass.
It's got that Chip and Dale aesthetic where everything is enormous.
It's pretty rude. Chip and Dale saying is this. Look at that can that says hot stuff, but with 1 F.
You're not allowed to stand on it. Burger King soup.
And beans.
Beans! Beans!
Beans! Does that say speckles? Eat food?
You do have a jetpack in this game. I don't know exactly how. I think you just need fuel for it. Oh no, he's been strangled by that. What is that enemy? A fire? Is that a hot tamale?
It's hot stuff. And yeah, you need fuel to actually use the jetpack that you have with you at all times.
The level that they're trying to get to is not too far, and this game gets pretty rough later on in terms of figuring out what you're supposed to do to advance, mostly. They're having some trouble with the second area, though. Getting crushed by plates and cans and shit.
Yeah, I remember when we raced this game, like none of us really got anywhere. Like we all gave up collectively. I guess it's just garbage.
Well, we got to the level with the soap bubbles in the tub, and we couldn't figure out what we were supposed to do. And what we were supposed to do was disgusting. It was ride perfectly upwards in like an earthworm jump style challenge.
Yeah, and I remember that there was a point where you could dive underwater, but there were like 5 different paths, and they were all dead ends that you die in. Like,
Yeah.
It's just really rude. Like we'd spend like I don't know 15 minutes exploring every single branching path there, but nope, they're all traps. You gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah, I forgot to add the L. I'm getting yelled at for the no L and endless. There you go. Endless.
Damn.
Somebody made it to the tank level. Look at that. Yeah,
Well done.
the tiniest tank.
It's like Proto 4 is the master of Harley's Humongous Adventure so far.
I expect Rockman 4 Endless will mess some people up, but it's not terribly hard if you take your time, which they won't be doing, so maybe they'll have a lot of trouble.
Yeah, maybe it will be kind of hard.
You have Well, we can talk about it more when they get there, but you have all the weapons, so, I mean, if you know what the weapons in Mega Man 4 do, that helps a lot. It's good information. Knowing which one is the best for place.
Dan the Enigma also reached the tank level.
I think that's pretty close to the one they're looking for. I'll play this song. The level they're looking for looks similar to the tank level aesthetically. I don't know why it's called rugged or rugged. I'm not sure which one they were going for there, honestly. But it doesn't look like either of those. It looks like this. So, whatever.
I don't know if they were really going for anything, since the kitchen level is called Maybe You Can, which makes no sense.
Maybe you can. Well,
I
there's
mean,
cans.
there are cans of food, but
yeah, maybe you can.
Like, what does that mean? That's not a joke. Yet. Like, you need something there.
Well, it sounds like you can't.
Also, why can a tank jump? Like, it's just...
Well, you just gotta, it's all about momentum. You just gotta throw your body upwards. Very light vehicle. I assume it's a toy tank. Equipped with a gun. But a toy tank nonetheless, so...
Oh, Proto 4 reached the end of the level.
Yeah, I think he's in the lead. Impossible it is to tell, but I think he actually might be on rugged at this point. He is. There's rugged.
Yeah, that is rugged.
Rugged. Oh, there is a rug. Okay, there actually is a rug.
Is that really a rug?
Yeah.
Is that a rug? Look at it. That's nothing.
It's been torn up a bit. There's holes in it. I'm not really sure why, but there's bacteria monsters. This is rugged. This is the stage we're looking for. He's learned to use his equipment. Look at how good he is this game.
Yep.
What the hell is that? He's got a hula hoop.
That's invincibility.
The hoop of immortality.
I don't know why it's a spray can, like the icon for it. I don't know what the hoop is supposed to be. Like, I don't really understand anything that's going on in Harley.
He's throwing marbles, but they seem really small. I thought they'd be bigger than that. I don't know. Maybe he's not that tiny.
I think they're boogers.
Ew. Another invincibility?
He's got the onion ring of power. Dan has also reached rugged.
Rugged. Oop. Oh, he's got spears now. He's throwing nails. That's pretty rude.
Yeah, nails. Yeah, you have like a assortment of weapons in this game.
That one actually would do some damage. Little bastard throwing nails at me, I'd step on him, man. Marbles, I could care less, but nails, that's dangerous.
And rude.
This game doesn't have enough jetpack. That's how I feel about it. It needs more jetpack. It just doesn't give you any fuel. And you always
How about
have
some
it on.
precision platforming? What do you think of this?
I think this would be better with a jetpack. That's what I think. If you could just not do it, that would be the best choice of all.
Maybe.
That way, if you have a player who wants to do it, they can do it. They're stupid, but they're their option. They can platform if they want. Rugged is a really long stage.
I hear you, but what if instead you had like a jetpack in real life and you could escape this game with that jetpack? I think that'd be pretty good.
I think he's nearly there. He keeps hitting these.
Yeah,
those are checkpoints, by the way. Those dinner bills.
Yeah, that's the end of the level. Yep, Proto Forest got it. Rugged
Harley's
is done.
Defeated. It's time for Plock, which is much worse than Harley's Adventure. Plock is like a SNES ripoff of Rayman. You kind of detach your limbs and throw them around, and it just is awful. It's not good at all. Enjoy Plock. There's nothing good to say about Plock at all. There he is.
We really say good things about Harley.
I mean, at least it's interesting looking. I guess Plock is too, maybe.
There are two different varieties of ugly. I would say that Harley is like a more rare and refined taste of ugly, while Plock is just like, ugh.
At the end of every level, he raises his shorts on a flagpole. We're looking for 5 of those to happen, so...
That's right.
You can do a bunch of weird moves that seem interesting, but actually... It ends up just being another trashy little platformer. There's 100 of them. I don't know that there's any diehard Plock fans out there. I'm sure there is. I'm sure I'm gonna get yelled at for making fun of Plock. But, your game sucks. I'm sorry.
Well, you've got one right here, and I think you're dead for making fun of Plock.
Oh, yeah? Somebody was yelling at me the other day for Wings of E. Cross that line.
Again?
Every day, I tell you.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's stage 1. There it is. Hey, this isn't my flag. Nah. That's funny. That's funny, Plock.
Hilarious.
There it is. I must have made a mistake. I guess the level's plot is he's looking for his flag, but every time it's just his pants. Every time he raises the flag, it's just his pants. Every time he just can't find his flag.
Yeah, I've had that problem too. It's really annoying.
Cotton Island?
Well, one thing that I would say about Plock, though, is just the run cycle of the main character is sublime. Like, it's really beautiful. Just look at that.
I mean, it's kind of neat how you can throw your limbs, and if you throw them all, you kind of slow down. Like, you threw your legs away, of course you slow down. They do that.
What's going on?
That's a scarf. What the heck?
Scarf this time. Yeah. All right. Dan has also reached the end of Rugged.
Nice. Everyone else is on tank trouble.
I don't see why it even is tank trouble, since the tank is pretty good at what it does.
It's not bad. So you basically have 4 projectiles in Plock. It's too bad. I mean, the biggest problem I really have with the game is obviously the mess of stage design. It's just one of those platformers where they just dump like the equivalent of coins everywhere, and it just looks gross, and it just has no level at all. It's just a big mess.
And where the fuck do I go kind of approach to design.
Like, right there. The end of the level's right there, but that arrow pointed down to the right. I've been diddled again.
Yeah, I remember that, and actually, man.
Well, he's on flag 4 here, I think.
Yep.
Log falls. Also, if you fall in the water, this happens.
Yes, Plock cannot swim.
He sure does die. He sure is doomed. Game over.
I do like that painfully slow death where one, like, jump into the water doesn't kill you at first. Like, you have to keep falling down and down and down. Because you couldn't possibly save yourself from that situation.
Well, the bad news for him is he must raise all 5 at once. So that game over really hurts. We need to be Plock masters.
Game over. Ugh.
Yeah, there's no continues in Plock.
I remember giving up on this during the race. I guess there was a reason for it.
Hey, that's just my flag. He's getting better. He's got 3 lives. 1 down.
Well, Sub-Zero, I believe, is around the halfway point of Rugged.
Yeah. Harley, on the other hand, has plenty of checkpoints, as goofy as its stage design is, and it absolutely is a disaster. It's got that really ridiculous old maze-like kind of NES game feel, but at least it has checkpoints constantly.
Yeah, it really feels like whenever they made the stages, like they just made them up as they go, and we're like, I guess I'm done, and never really looked at it what the hell they were doing.
Just Lego blocks floating around afterwards after a vacuum cleaner action.
Yeah, maybe I'll put these Lego blocks here, and then a stash of boogers up in the corner, impossible to reach, because you hit your head at the top of the screen and immediately fall down. Yeah, that's good. And more Lego blocks. This is great.
Yeah, he's going up now instead of to the bottom right, because that just makes more sense. But actually...
Yeah, it looks like a pit.
This is the proper way,
There you go.
He didn't hit the checkpoint. I hope he doesn't die. He made it. Okay. There's a checkpoint right in front of the ending, too. In case you die to the one guy. Gets you.
It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I can't complain about more checkpoints, I guess. Okay, well, that's another Harley
Torx
complete.
has also made it to rugged. 2
Final.
players are the Harley.
Plock
Okay, here's a
has
question about Plock.
gun.
Yeah, why does Sherlock Holmes have a gun there? Like, what,
Is it Elmer
what
Fudd,
is
maybe?
that about? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Is that a hunting cap? Plock continue. That doesn't really work. You can't
No, it
really...
doesn't.
You can't just...
Maybe the Plock thickens. I don't know.
Maybe this game is Plock crap. I think he's on his 5th and final stage here. Pretty slim. He's gonna find another the jam here. So you do have transformations in Plock. There is more to this than just jumping around throwing your arms. We saw one there with the gun.
I recognize those. That's 5 flags, right?
Yeah, he's done. He can keep going if he wants to, but he's finished. He's finished Plock.
Why wouldn't you want to keep going with this charming game?
Rockman 4 normal mode is what he's looking for here. So he has all the weapons. He just needs to get through. I think the clock is covering up his counter, but there is a counter on screen that will tell you how many rooms he's cleared. It doesn't really matter for our sake, but eventually, once you've cleared a certain number, and I believe the number is 24 or 30, something like that, a boss will show up. It's just a regular Mega Man 4 boss. He needs to kill 2 of them. That's not the way.
Well, that pit is certainly not the boss.
Yeah, so, I mean, he did get 3 screens. When they say screen, they mean one size of a screen. So if he transitions to the right far enough, the same area counts as more than one. Like right now, he's on 2 or 3 this area here. So it's not that bad. You only get 1 try per run, though, so you do have to clear 30 rooms in one go, and it's random. You might get really nasty stuff. Ah, apparently someone else beat Plock. I like the time splits there. We know exactly how long Plock took. I feel like Plock is probably the hardest of these games.
Plock is certainly difficult, yeah.
Mega Man 4 isn't easy, but it's one of those games everyone knows how to play. And you could just get lucky. You could throw at it until you get lucky if you have to. Some of these rooms are pretty easy. Some of them are really nasty, but you do have all the weapons, so... One thing I notice every time anyone plays this is that no one uses any of those tools. Ever.
Yeah, that's right.
Until they absolutely have to.
Having only played Mega Man 2 myself, I wouldn't have any idea what any of the weapons even do or where they're good. So I've definitely followed that camp of never trying.
I would just pick one and go with it, because they're all better than the Buster, honestly. The Buster's not that great. Pretty nasty ladder room that he gets stuck with here.
What is this? Gross.
It's in the regular game. That's a direct cut from the regular game. It sucks. I recognize it.
It does suck. Oh my god.
You
Like,
can
you
use
can't
Rush.
take a quick shortcut there.
I think you can use Rush to skip it, maybe. Rush Jet in this game is pretty reliable if you're allowed to land him on the ladder. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Just don't even try to do the shitty shit.
What a stupid room, though.
Oh no, Pharaoh Man's not doing the job. There you go. They're making some progress. See what I did there?
Very nice.
What the hell is EGM? And why did they give Plock an 8 out of 10? That is incorrect. That is the incorrect score. Plock. I honestly give it like a 6 or a 5. I was being completely fair and exceptionally
That
nice.
would be pretty generous.
Yeah, it's just
5, too much for Plock.
It doesn't crash. 4 points for that. Doesn't lock up all of it.
My console has not yet been bricked by this game. 5 out of 10.
Yeah. The default of 5 minimum. He followed
Hilarious
that.
jokes about flags. 9 out of 10.
Chorps followed the arrow that pointed down instead of going to the exit, and it led him to a dead end. There was no way out. He was just completely screwed. Just for the record, I just want to put that out there on your 8 of 10 game on level 4. Imagine if Mario pointed up to like a lava pit, just right in front of the flagpole. Yeah, I know.
You have to kill the enemy for game over right when he was about to be done.
Torment. I don't think anyone's gotten a boss yet in Rockman Endless here. Have you seen a boss?
No.
Like a cautious for being it. You can farm energy in this if you have to. It would suck to see having to do that. But you can. It looks like they need to because he's having a lot of trouble with this. 6 screens in and nearly dead is not the score you're looking to have here.
The winner with 7 screens is...
They might be here for a while.
Was that whale just an enemy?
Yeah. Duff McWellen Jr. He's just hanging out. Trips can't beat that enemy at the flagpole. Again, taken out.
It was a tough one.
We lost Sub-Zero, I'm not sure why. He had enough Plock.
Plock is very demoralizing to play.
If he's good at Mega Man 4, he can still win this. Based on the trouble everyone else is having with the challenge here.
Yeah?
Apparently he's having trouble loading that game.
That's unfortunate. There are periodic flashings on the screens. I don't know exactly what's happening.
Looks like he got it.
Oh, that is the RC, the famous game.
RC Far. Well, we see it. See able to play it. That's the question. I'll have to give him a couple minutes credit for this. Like 2 minutes. Of tech points. Yep.
What happened with Plock though? Was it a victory or just decided to move on?
I assume it was a victory. We can check. Do you think he cheated at Plock? You think he skipped Plock?
No.
How dishonorable.
I wouldn't say that they cheated. I mean, I'd say there's a possibility of being just fuck this.
Job's got a bonus block.
Oh,
all right.
My.
Well, it's anyone's game here because no one has beaten a boss yet. Pretty wide open. If you were good at this, you could theoretically do it in one run, and that would take you 5 minutes, maybe? Everyone's sticking to their buster, and I think it's causing a lot more trouble than they would have if they just grab, like, the ring is really good, the ring power. Tropes make it to, Block as well. Block is finished. Get out of your Plock.
No more Plock. Ever again.
We have this, I think this is Cossack's fort, a stupid area with the ladders. Like it's the next before Wily stage mess of a stage is why it's so gross. Down the pit.
Well, it's where the enemies are coming from. There must be some there.
Well, currently our technical leader is Proto 4 with almost 10 minutes of felling this challenge under his belt. See, I thought it'd be nice and I took Pucky and Rocky out for this. I thought that would be a nice, gentle change of difficulty. I guess I was mistaken.
So who wins if no one beats any bosses?
We'll go by clock. Proto 4 got there first.
Alright.
And actually, Proto 4 there second. I forgot about Dan. He's been here for a long time, right? He was first.
No, Proto 4 was first.
Did Dan not reset his clock? I guess he didn't. He's got his splits there, so he's only been here for 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's an overall clock, yeah. Oh, it says 9 minutes below it. Smaller.
Yeah, the PB for Game 3. So he's in second, by not too much behind. If no one can finish, everyone has a chance here. You just gotta win the challenge. You just gotta take out 2 bosses.
Gotta do it.
Eventually, they'll get so good at these rooms that they'll know them all. Like, there's only that many rooms.
I like that enemy that parachutes down with a parasol and then closes it, then chucks it away. Love that guy. I also feel like more games could benefit from the design philosophy of put googly eyes on everything.
It's a Mega Man plan.
Yeah.
The bosses are random. None of them are too bad, especially with their weaknesses in tow. Wish you would have to know what the weaknesses are to take advantage of that, but that's on them. First screen for Sub-Zero is this gross fortress thing, and he's already falling down and dying on it. I would probably restart if I had taken that kind of hits.
Really like this switching spike block thing very much. What a pain. And it was all for 2 screens worth.
That's right. Probably the worst thing you could run into is something like that.
Well, Dan's got this shoot the garbage out of the way thing here too. I don't like that very much either.
The Buster can clear a whole bunch of them at once. Oh.
Risky move going through, and it paid off.
11 screens in, 12 screens in, halfway, alright. Do you want to hot swap the rules to 1 boss? Do you think anyone will go a single boss?
Yeah, I think 1 boss is probably alright, looking at how this is going.
We just ran into people who don't have any Mega Man 4 experience, honestly. Because it's really not that bad. Like, this is the thing that Declan did on his first try, without that even being the condition. Like, I asked him to clear like 15 rooms, and he cleared a boss in 2 minutes on his first try. He Cleared the whole way, killed a boss, and kept on going. You had plenty of life left. Like, you can do it if you're...
Well, I mean,
committed
that's
with it.
that's Dectalon, though. Man whose blood is Mega Man.
Knowing the weapons helps. Jumping into spikes doesn't. Got crushed by garbage, that's bad. I see deaths on 2 screens at once.
I wonder what the highest count for screens is so far. I've seen 13 twice now.
I feel like we've made it to like 20. I've seen this grasshopper screen a couple times. Yeah, I don't think there's too many rooms. I don't think there's more than like 100, so they're gonna run into repeats pretty quick when they're going through them over and over again like this. What is this block forming under your feet thing that's this garbage line? Well, we're at 10 screens and full health on Dan's.
Doing pretty good. Too bad we can't see Pro 4's number because of the timer being there.
The mystery. Yeah, I thought Plock was pretty mean. I was going to do the entire world and the boss, but I'm glad I stuck with level 5. Stopping. I had enough of Plock after that. I never want to see it again, honestly.
No more Plock.
I think Proto 4 is moving along pretty far here. He's got to be in the teens. He has to be. He handled that pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got the fortress areas. Googly-eyed corn robot. Nice work, Wily. Master of his craft. A spring? A slinky? What a bastard.
Where's the eyes on the Slinky, though?
You can't see him when it's in motion. I'm sure they're there.
Over there on the inside. A design flaw.
We made it to a boss. A boss.
Oh my. So did we swap the rules for beat one boss to win? Or are we sticking with 2?
I think we should. And he knows the weaknesses. Arrowman is in a lot of trouble. There's pretty much no way you can lose. Here, we got Flash Stop and you just freeze him in place and shoot him in the head.
An intense encounter, to be sure.
I think I'm gonna give this victory to Proto 4, who has definitely gotten here first, and he is the first to succeed anyway.
First to defeat a boss, yeah.
First to get to the challenge, and first to clear it. He can keep going if he wants.
I do agree with you.
21 screens, that's too bad. Somebody else almost made it the whole way. Looks like Dan is on his way. 26 screens in. One more set of the rooms and he should be the boss as well. It might not be as easy as Pharaoh Man though.
He's nearly half health.
I think he's there. It's gotta be boss time. Has to be. It's
Yeah,
Toadman, I
it's
think.
definitely a boss.
Toadman is a joke, if that's who it is. Yeah, it is. He's probably... I usually start with him because all he does is wiggles if you shoot him. He just does not do anything but jump and wiggle. I don't know what the hell he's weak to. Oh god. Instead of shooting him, he used the wrong power and just got his ass kicked. Whoops.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have said anything.
I mean, you just spam Buster at him, he doesn't do anything. Whatever.
It was a powerful wiggle.
We still don't have a second place because Toadman has won his first win ever against Mega Man. He does have a screen attack if you let him do it. That's the thing. You interrupt it by spamming at him, so he just doesn't do it. That's the thing. He didn't do that, so he did it and took him out.
So he's got a Hydro Storm attack up his sleeve?
Yeah, it takes like 5 seconds to shoot. He doesn't do anything else, I don't think. He just jumps around and tries to cast Hydro Storm, and it takes like 5 seconds, and you can interrupt it with a single hit. So that's the boss, is a wizard who tries to cast a spell that you constantly interrupt. There's no way you can lose if you just shoot him. That's all you have to do, is just shoot him. They have Hydro Storm too, by the way, if somebody just found out. Somebody just realized.
Oh.
Sub-Zero. So they have their own screen wipe, and you can use it quite a few times. I mean, pretty damn nice. Won't kill a tanky boy like that, though.
So you want me to confirm to Protophore that they win?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Protophore is definitely our first place. We're fighting for second place now. We need one more winner here. Keep going for funsies, guys. 21 screens and a death, that sucks. People are getting close, they're getting further. They're consistently 10 more than they were originally when they started this. Here we are desperately trying to get some crappy energy pellets. This is one by one, we'll collect these 2 hits worth. Pharaoh's shot is a charge that goes over your head and will hit the enemies if they run into it. It's pretty damn strong. That big ass orb. Not a bad choice for a weapon. Most things will die to that easily. Well, we have 10 minutes left in this, either way. Either someone else wins in 10 minutes, or Dan gets it by default.
He gets it just because his time runs out, or
Yeah.
what?
Because his finishing time will technically be 45 minutes, and everyone else's will be worse than that, even if they do succeed. They sucked at the other games worse than he did, basically, so he wins by default if they don't beat it first. They've got 10 minutes left to finish this. One of those two needs to finish in 10 minutes.
Plenty of time.
It is. It honestly is a...
Jumping spikes though.
It's a 3-minute or less challenge, honestly. If you're flying through. They're running out of time. They need to get on it. We've seen most of what
We're back
Rockman
at this-
4 Endless has to offer at this
We're
point.
back at this nasty spike block room.
Yeah. You can fly over it. Players don't seem to want to do that. I don't know why.
Why? That's cheating.
In this one, Rush Jet just does exactly what you want. Like he will just move up straight vertically if you want him to. You could fly from one ladder to the other if you want. Rush
That
Coil.
rush coil isn't really giving a damn here.
Yeah.
It's just dropping straight through the level. I don't know what the hell is going on there.
He doesn't want to land on the ladder. Rush Jet.
Well, I mean,
will,
there
though.
was no ladder there in the below thing. It was just floor. I don't know why he was just going through it.
Well, here we are waiting for these blocks again instead of, again, just using Rush Jet. It's funny because he picked Rush Coil, which doesn't do anything, instead of Rush Jet, which is better in every way and would work. Like he was so close to the correct solution there.
Do I want to go anywhere I want? Nah, I'm good.
Do I want my dog to disappear on the floor? Yeah. Nice. Now we're on it. 18 screens in. ring does insane amounts of damage. It's very fast. It's medium range though. It doesn't go across the whole screen. That's the ring. The ring is also a good weapon. Probably the best weapon to use for general enemies. Aside from the Toadstorm, which is gonna wipe out any loser enemies right away. There's corn.
So Proto 4 apparently took down a second boss.
Neglecting to pick up the free energy. So the Acid Storm just completely despawned those turrets for some reason, not sure why.
Damn. Death at 29 screens? Ah, that's demoralizing.
Not as demoralizing as losing Toadman.
That's right.
Toadman.
I think that's just a defeat straight down. you don't get to win after that.
Never was there a lazier boss than Toadman, and he won instantly. I didn't know he could win. He was busy.
A boss now.
He was busy looking for weaknesses, and he got there with no health. That's why I haven't. Well, this boss is pretty nasty. Dust Man.
What is this TV man?
He's a vacuum cleaner guy. He is weak to ring. He knows his weakness. That'll help a lot. He might have this. He might not. Dustman's pretty dangerous. Yeah.
Aw, that's too bad.
Dustman got another kill on the other screen. Same time. I didn't even notice.
Dustman,
2 kills.
Destroyer.
Dustman 2-0. Better than Toadman. Dustman's my second place winner.
Well, about 5 minutes left for the other players to beat the boss.
Zero's pretty close. Too bad he didn't pull it off. Also, the Dustman this time is having a lot of trouble with this boulder room. Yeah, dead already.
Well, rocks are powerful.
Man. Here comes this spike room.
Look at that skull moving around. Look at that guy. That's the best enemy.
This race is coming down to them losing to the boss. That's too bad. It's not unexpected that Mega Man bosses generally are things you're meant to fight with full health. I'm sure they would have beat Dustman if they had full health, especially since they both knew his weakness.
Yeah.
He's got some hard to dodge
it is
attacks.
obvious.
Yeah, you don't put rings in your vacuum cleaner, you fuck it up. I mean, it's blatant.
Mm-hmm. Two deaths at the same time again.
So much grim,
it's beautiful
gameplay going on here. There's a hippopotamus, most dangerous wilderness animal.
I do like that hippo too. He doesn't give a shit. He's just sitting there like whatever. I'm dead. Who cares?
A proper hippo. We got like 4 minutes left here. We're wrapping this up by default. It's looking like no one's gonna pull this off because bosses are proving too much to handle. Dan is still in the second place position here. And he has died to the most bosses, so it's a well-earned second place.
Died to 2 bosses, one of which was Toadman.
That's right. That's like 6 deaths. I just saw somebody use the rush coil thing. Nice. The rope. Never seen that before. He has a grappling hook that is extremely limited in use. The wire, it just goes straight up. He used it. He got out of there.
Proto 4 has defeated another boss.
Yeah, once you get the hang of this, I think it'll get easier and easier, especially since they're the same rooms. All the players have seen all the rooms at this point, surely. Rips out on screen 1. This is just... We're running down to the. This is pretty much the last chance for Zero here. Oh, he fell off.
Ah, damn.
2 minutes left. Less than that. It may no longer be possible, depending on what stages they get finished this in time.
And death for Chorps as well. Looking pretty grim for Chorps and Sub-Zero.
Well, to be fair, we had some real Plock masters on the case.
True, true.
Proto 4 handled all 3 games pretty well. Nobody else really had a chance.
True champion.
In the face of his Plock dynasty. Did he just ride that to death? That plunger. If I still had a racing thread that I updated all the time, I would make GIFs of a play like that. I would go back and look for that footage and just of the I guess Twitch can clip it if somebody wants to clip that. He just stood on it as it fell into the abyss. That kicked ass. I would also grab the Toadman play. That'd be my other one. To
That
interest
was a
people.
powerful play.
To provoke you into watching it, you check out this 5-second GIF of somebody losing to Toadman. I'm gonna use Bright. Oh, I'm dead. 20 seconds.
What is this snail boss that takes 100 years? This is mini boss guy.
Yeah, he's just in the
Don't
way.
waste
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
Toadman's stage. Toadman's stage sucks. Time is up. Dan is our second winner. I'm gonna go tell him.
Fuck for you.
That's it. Time's up.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep.
Out of time.
Dan's our
Fuck.
second place. Proto 4 first place.
By default.
Yeah. Curse you, win by default.
His Plock
Yeah,
legacy.
Proto.
Whenever we've
Freaking
forgotten.
sneaking away with the win. With
My
his
s-
lack of mic.
My shitty
Plock
Mega
and
Man.
Harley is
Not a
humongous.
shitty. I just happened to have gotten here first.
I do think Proto had the smartest strategy, which was not trying to.
Damn
I
you,
mean,
Proto.
he's not wrong.
Well, nice races. So Proto and Dan moving on. That's
Yeah.
good race.
Congrats,
Good race, guys.
Yeah, this was fun, even if it was also bad.
I at least want to see if I can get through the 30 screens and still be a
Same.
boss.
I'm gonna do that as well.
Sorry about Plock. All right, see you later.
It was so silly.
Yep,
See
thanks,
ya.
mate.
Okay. I don't have another group, so that's it. Thanks for coming, Maddie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna host Tuesday. He's still doing Sonic 06, and I'll be back tomorrow for Arcade Pit. We need to find another team for that because I had a last-minute cancellation, so I'll be asking around for some team to take a last-minute fill-in for that. But we'll be back with this next week. Multi-race, the triathlon will continue on Saturdays, probably around this time when I can. That's really up to the racers, but ideally they'd be on around this time to race. That's the goal. Just a heads up, the challenge site that I use for the brackets it doesn't understand 4-man groups. It lets me do 4-man groups for the first half, but not the second half. So I might have to only use it for the first half and then use the manual bracket afterwards. I can do that, that's fine. I will do that if I must. Pain in the ass, but I will. So if it looks like it's incomplete, that's what happened. Because that would be why. For now, though, it does work, so. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow, folks, for Arcade Pit. Take it easy. Enjoy Sonic 06. Thanks for coming by.